Viewers all over the world, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Emeka, the Chief Priest, also known as Mazi Chukwemeka. On this channel, I discuss spiritual tips and I help people live a spiritual active life. Today, I want to talk about the issue of UCHU. UCHU. That word UCHU in Igbo language means hexes. In English language, it means hexes. It means blockage. It also means bad luck. And why is it that many people are experiencing bad luck or blockages on their way? No matter how they tried, no matter the spiritual works that they have done, yet it seems like there's no way out. And some of them thought that maybe these works have been done properly and yet they have seen no result. The reason is because UCHU is together with you. And let me give, for instance, some of you, when you go for herbal medication, they usually tell you to bring your partner, because if you want to treat any ailment that you're battling with and your partner is still having that ailment, you can never treat it well, because the more you're removing that thing from you, the more you're still collecting it back at the end of the day from your partner. So that is why it is advisable that you have to know what you're doing. You have to be careful, and you do it well so that it will produce better results. And I've said it in one of my social media handle that if you have UCHU, if you have this blockage, there's no financial inflow. Money does not flow into you. Instead, money goes out. You will be doing expenses, but yet no income. The income is very slow, while the expenditure is on the high side. You keep spending and you don't get income. It means that there's a blockage. So that is what we'll come here to explain. Now, there are three types of UCHU. We have spiritual UCHU, which is UCHU more baramad. UCHU more, that's spiritual UCHU. The first one is spiritual UCHU. The second one is self-inflicted UCHU. And then the third one is the one UCHU that was casted on you by others. Okay, the number one, the UCHU more. UCHU more happens that most of you that are, maybe if you have any problem with any spiritualist or dibia, you start castigating the person. You're going to be attracting UCHU more, because every spiritualist or every dibia was appointed by deities to be there. So it is not your making to know why they should be there. Some of you that said, this person must not do this thing. Our family is a Christian background, has a Christian foundation. This person must not do this thing. You are not the person that appointed that person there. So if you want to stop that work from happening, you are attracting UCHU more. You are trying to stop. You are trying to block something good from happening. So that's what it means to attract UCHU more. Some of you, when you are passing any sacred temple, or it's shrine as we call it in local languages, and you are pointing finger there, or you are spitting, say fear. The moment you are doing that, you are attracting UCHU more to yourself, because every sacred space or sacred temple has forces that are guiding it, but your physical eyes cannot see it. So if you are passing there and you make any insultive statement against those sacred places, or you say this is a place where they kill human being, or this is a place where they do certain things that are not good, it is not your duty to accuse forces. It is their duty to do it on their own. It's not your duty to accuse any spiritual force, whether they are doing well or not doing well. Anytime you go there and say anything negative, you are attracting UCHU more. Another one again, UCHU more again can happen when a man sleeps with his daughter, or when a woman sleeps with her son, when there's an incest, or when there's sex between blood relations like cousins, they are attracting UCHU more. So you know what UCHU more means now. UCHU more can also come when people of the same gender are having sexual intercourse. Let's say a man sleeping with a fellow man, or a woman sleeping with a fellow woman. All these things attract UCHU more. It makes the person not to be experiencing the goodness of life. The person will be seeing things working the other side. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is Ocho Madobaronwe, which is self-inflicted Ocho. The self-inflicted Ocho comes when, number one, if you're the type that complains a lot. When you complain a lot, you are attracting Ocho to yourself. Why? Because you are complaining or trying to blame spiritual forces of not doing their work. Normally, you can use your mouth to pray and ask for anything from the spiritual realm. But whenever you're complaining and murmuring attracts Ocho. Any person that murmurs a lot, that talks to themselves a lot, they're attracting Ocho. They attract Ocho to themselves. So another thing that can cause Ocho to you is maybe when you are bathing. When you are bathing and you are urinating, it can attract Ocho to you. As a man using your finger to give pleasure to your partner, it attracts Ocho. As a man, if you are the type that you're always visiting hotels or where people gather to make love all the time, you're always visiting there, it attracts Ocho. The way you can attract Ocho is when you engage in any public talk that is designed to bring someone down. Or maybe some of you that like discussing politics, when you are trying to say some libelous or some unprintable names to people of the high places because you don't like them. When you start saying some certain things that you're not sure of, some of you are giving false witnesses to cases that you're not sure of. When you do that, you are attracting Ocho. That way you can attract Ocho is always when you're seeking revenge. Any small thing that someone did to you, you always want to seek revenge. Because there are some certain things, situations where someone will come, it always happens like that. And in your life, you don't expect everybody to treat you the same way. So any small thing you want to run to a native doctor, they should give you something that you can use to pull someone down. Whatever you're doing is attracting Ocho. And if that DBR knows what he's doing, he will ask you to make peace with the person you're quarreling with. It's not every small thing. Maybe you are even the cause of that problem you're having with that person. After challenging words, the next thing you're rushing to a DBR to go and give you charm. You are attracting Ocho to yourself. That's why I'm saying self-inflicted Ocho is caused by yourself. That way you attract Ocho is when you're envious. If something good happens for someone and you're not happy, you're attracting Ocho. Because if something good happens, you're supposed to rejoice with them. But if something good happens for your fellow human being and you're not happy, you are attracting Ocho. It means you're a bad person. Another way to attract Ocho is something bad happens to someone, you're rejoicing. You're also attracting Ocho. So you can see Ocho comes in various ways. If something bad happens to someone, do not become happy that something bad is happening to someone. Whatever happens to people, whether good or bad, is the consequences of their actions that befell them. You're not supposed to be rejoicing that someone is hurt. Some of you like listening to bad news. You want something bad to happen to someone. Whenever they're discussing something, either public talk or compound talk, and they say something bad, you're always there. You're always laughing because you like that kind of news. Or you are inviting Ocho, negativity, to yourself. Another way to attract Ocho is when you're always attending burials. Some of the DBS don't like attending burials because burials is a concentration of Ocho. Burial site is where the whole Ocho is assigned to go and stay, because whenever someone is about to be buried, the person invites other dead beings to that place. When you go to a burial site, you are only seeing people that come to bury the person, but you don't see the dead ones that are also invited. Because anytime you make invitation to any event, it's not only the living that comes there, even the dead comes to that environment. Bears are told not to attend burials. They are told not to attend because if careful is not enough, when they go there, they'll attract more Ocho. And if you're the type that you go to burials, please, when they share their uniform for burial, don't wear it more than one day. Wear it only that same day that they gave the clothes, and then the next day, either you burn it or you discard it. Do not wear burial clothes. It attracts Ocho. It brings bad luck. It brings bad luck. It brings negativity. If you're the type that eats in the burial, also be careful. If you are supposed to eat anything, it has to maybe just drinking water to quench your thirst, not rice, not food. When you go there and eating food, you're attracting Ocho. You're attracting negativity. One way to attract Ocho is removing unwanted pregnancy. If you are the type that always your business is sleeping around, you get pregnant, you remove as a lady, or a man, you're always impregnating different kind of girls and giving them money to remove pregnancy, you're attracting Ocho to yourself. And that is why things are not moving for you. Then lastly on this list, if you're always watching pornographic content, you are also attracting Ocho to yourself, because that medium, that thing you see there is a medium that they're using transacting something that your eyes does not understand. Once you feed your eyes, the thing gets into you, and then you start behaving or you start having the same attributes like those people did. They've exchanged something for something, and nothing in life is free. They've taken something from you and giving you something in return. So it's like a market you went and you bought something, and that thing remains with you until you cleanse it off. That's on this list about Ocho. Ocho Madebaribe. Somebody can cast a spell on you and you will get the Ocho. Maybe you are in a business transaction with someone and you cheated the person. The person, out of anger and out of disappointment, will cast a spell on you and say this person will never progress, this person will suffer. Or maybe you're the type that impregnated a lady and this lady loves you so much and you deny the pregnancy, and the lady will cast a spell on you and say, this man, wherever you go, you're going to suffer. Or you're the type that disobeyed your parents and your parent cast a spell on you, especially if you are at fault and you never admitted that you're at fault and asked for forgiveness from them, and they cast a spell on you. That thing will be following you. Whenever you're doing anything with every human being, be careful so that you don't attract Ocho to yourself. And then let's talk about the last part, which is the cleansing. How to remove this Ocho so that you can be free from all these things and you will be able to live a good life. How do you remove Ocho? You can remove Ocho by making sure you are bathing regularly. And apart from bathing regularly, make alligator pepper seeds your ally, your friend. But let me say this, you're not using this so that you keep it at the side and then when you go and commit one sin and you come back. But an Adibo spirituality is not like other religions that you will be given time to make amendment. No. The punishment is always waiting for you at the other end. So there's no time or room that later you come back and ask for forgiveness. It's the way you sow it, the way you'll be reaping it. So why not live that kind of lifestyle and behave well? So there are spiritual items or leaves, herbs, roots that nature has given to us that we use in preparing these spiritual cleansing soaps that you can use once you're bathing with it within 21 days. Like me, my own is within 21 days of usage, you start seeing changes. And that 21 days, you promise yourself that you're not going to be involved in, all this kind of inactive lifestyle. Some of you cannot do without it. Some of you, it's like your life has been designed. This is what you want to be doing. So when you're using these products or these items, you make sure you keep to the terms and conditions that it was designed to, how it was designed to work. After 21 days, you start seeing changes in your finances. You start attracting the right people into your life once you start living rightly. So please, if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question concerning what you watch, chat me on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 09040113281. And please, if you want to do alpha definition, I run an alpha consultation service. You can check what is going on with your life, to check what might happen next. It depends on what you're looking for. Chat me on the same WhatsApp number, 09040113281. Thank you for stopping by. Yagazie.